questions about cryptocurrencies, and I bet you guys do have questions. So don't feel shy to actually ask them.
Yeah, actually, I got one really practical one coming up here, and it's for people doing that. So people have heard about the Bitcoin fork and what's happening there, and you're going to have BTC and BTG, Bitcoin Gold. I've also got a similar question for Ethereum. Ethereum is forking, and that is a true fact. Metropolis is hitting. That's the third stage of Ethereum's roadmap, and it is going to go through 2 hard forks. So a question I've been getting a lot is, how do I take advantage of this hard fork to get my free Ethereum or other thing that's out there? And the truth is that actually, even though Ethereum's going through a hard fork, it's not going to produce another cryptocurrency.
Right, that's strange. So you're saying Bitcoin does fork but creates another cryptocurrency, but Ethereum forks and they do not.
Right. And actually, the reason why a cryptocurrency kind of comes out of this is often because of, there are other reasons for this to happen, but really it's almost like political, ideological differences.
Right.
This feels so wrong. So this hard fork is not creating other cryptocurrencies because everyone kind of agrees with the changes that the Ethereum team is making. They're moving to proof of stake, and they're setting the framework to be able to do that. They're moving to what they call zero knowledge proofs, which allows them to do some very cool things on the Ethereum blockchain. And they're making also some small changes to Solidity language to make it easier to use. Overall, everyone pretty much agreed, yes, we like these changes. No group has popped out of that. As opposed to the first Ethereum fork that happened, or like the major hard fork, the DAO hard fork, happened in the middle of 2016. Basically, the team at Slock.it, or I think Slockit, created this thing called the DAO, indexed it as a fundraising platform. And people invested like $250 million into this thing. Then somebody hacked it, funneled $50 million of value out of this thing. And essentially, they shit the bed, and they shit it hard. So what ended up happening was the Ethereum team came out and said, we need to reverse this change. And they had a vote. Team said, the miners said, nope, we don't want to do this change. And the Ethereum team said, we don't care. They went and initiated this hard fork. What ended up happening, though, is another team took the original code base and said, we don't believe in the changes they're doing. We thought this is very bad for the community. Code is law. So they ended up creating Ethereum Classic, and that was the split. And so, out of the major folks that create currencies, there is Ethereum Classic, Bitcoin Cash, and now Bitcoin Gold, all largely because of ideological reasons. That's the reason why new currencies get created.
Yeah, that makes sense. If you look at social media as well, people are actually excited about the Ethereum forks, because they kind of show that the network, the system is improving. Whereas with the Bitcoin forks, it's usually because of political differences between or within the community of Bitcoin in terms of what Bitcoin should be. And that's why they create a new currency and hard fork from Bitcoin into a new currency which fits their way of what Bitcoin should be. But this is more of a political debate, what should it be? Whereas Ethereum, there's not really any question about what should it be, but more how should it scale? And the hard forks are kind of a way to address these scaling issues that the Ethereum network has experienced so far.
Yeah.
Basically, try to improve the network, and people are excited about it.